Wow. Now we're live. We've been sitting here for 5 minutes trying to see if you could actually hear us, and nobody would comment.
Oh.
Like, holy cow. Okay, well, we're live now. This is our first time using StreamYard, so apologies right off the bat there. We don't know what we're doing, but we seem to actually be in here.
Here we are.
Should we start at the top?
I don't know. That depends. You want to be as far behind as Rob was?
I don't know.
Okay. We have Steve's Woodworking. He was the first one here.
Nice job, Steve.
Russell RW.
Second.
JR.
Matt
Mr.
AK.
Matt. Oh.
What?
Okay. I'm going to interrupt this already. Adam.
What?
What did you have for lunch?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I broke the cardinal rule here. I had to go to the dentist today because I lost a crown and I needed some other stuff. And I was hungry afterwards because it was 1 o'clock. I hadn't eaten yet. So with Matt's advice, I went to Taco Bell today as kind of a test to see what would happen to my body, how it would change or react.
He gained 10 pounds.
I gained 10 pounds.
Yeah.
But then I went to the bathroom and I lost 15. No, I'm just kidding. It actually had no effect and I'm fine. Oh.
Okay.
So we got to get caught up. Sorry, we had some issues there figuring this out. Flat Tire Farms is here. Good to see you.
Let's Trade Paint.
Let's Trade Paint. I love your name. Sounds like racing to me.
Yes.
Russell RW. Hi, I've been in here for like 5 minutes. JR. Well, I didn't sleep through the lives this week.
Nice.
That's a good thing. Ashley Anderson. Good to see you in here, as well as Seashell B. Oh, nice.
AK Dog Mom.
AK Dog Mom. Hello. How are you?
Miss Alone.
Miss Alone is here. Hello, Alone. Good to see you. Matt's 1791 Garage. I love the name. We've got some unique people in here. That's awesome. Welcome to the channel.
What does the 1791 mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was a motor or something that you would know.
No. We got
highlights.
Some hellos.
Or high life on the High Line.
High life on the High Line. Awesome. So you guys know Amy Curry, who is often in our channel here, started her own YouTube channel, and that is High Life on the High Line. She's got one video out so far. It was a good first video. So welcome to the weirdo YouTube community.
The weirdo YouTube community.
Well, I'm a weirdo, so yeah.
Real Life Alaska.
Real Life Alaska. Welcome. Kim, Amy, fancy meeting you here.
There's Mr.
We
Matt.
got, what's this one here? We're just, no, you're skipping them. No, Matt's.
Yeah.
Any more going from live to live? It's a little like a bar crawl. Got to get a refill. That's why we call this happy hour with Alaska Cut the Cord. It's a perfect spot for that. Let's see.
There they are. Paul Davis.
Paul Davis. Well,
hello.
click on the comments, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Awesome. Hi, Paul Davis. Good to have you in here. Russell RW. I would have been here like 20 minutes ago, but was distracted by the Iowa caucus results. Oh, how's that going, by the way? Tony from Mitchell's in Alaska. Good to have you in here. Hi, Tony. Rob, is you on the Taco Bell? Yeah, I don't know. I had a crunchy taco, and then I had a wrap one that was filled with gooey cheese, sour cream, and something that tasted like steak. It wasn't too bad. The Mountain Dew was the best part of it. Matt AK, guess what I also had for lunch today? I'm betting the same, buddy. Oh, my.
Rob's saying hi. Susan Gotchi.
Susan Gotchi, welcome. Good to see you in here. Flat Tire Farm, Taco Bell, warm up the outhouse, baby. You're right. Yeah, yep. I got the heat lamp going in there. It's about 10 degrees warmer.
Railroad Mike is here.
Hello, Railroad Mike. Good to see you in here. Did you get any video of the derailment? Probably not. Rob is saying, why does Adam always have to go to the potty talk? I did this time. Yep.
He started it.
Yep.
He started it hours ago.
I did a little bit. Yeah. Probably about 1 o'clock. Happy Chappy Van Life. Awesome.
Hi.
Oh, good to see you in here. That's awesome. Ashley, Zombieland for eating the Taco Bell. It might be. It just might be. Our Simple Life.
Well,
hey, you guys made it today.
Oh.
Good to see you in here, David and Angie.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. You get that snow machine out and ripping? I started watching your video the other day, but then I had to run outside. So
not because of the Taco Bell.
No. That would have been today. My Alaska. Hello, My Alaska. Good to have you in here.
AFJ the third is here.
Yes, joy to the bell. I know I didn't get to use the gift card today. I forgot about it, but it was pretty awesome. Russell RW, is Taco Bell pretty spendy up there like everything else? A bean burrito here in Oregon is up to $2.50 now. I think I had the number 10, whatever that is, with a Mountain Dew, and that was $15, I think.
That's not terrible.
So considering it's not real food, I mean, it was pretty good.
What is sad is I remember when $15 got 2 meals.
Oh yeah. When we started dating 200 years ago, it was
225.
Yeah. Fisherman 506.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead.
Yeah.
Railroad Mike's. I'm going up to Wasilla tomorrow. I have a hankering for Taco Bell.
There you go.
Yum, there you go.
Well, if you need to stop by and use the outhouse on the way back, you just let me know.
Tell them Matt AK sent you. Fisherman 506. Lee, hi from over at Rob's. Awesome. Welcome, Fisherman 506. That's awesome. Rob is saying she has 2 videos out now. Holy cow. Awesome job. Awesome job. Ashley saying, welcome to 506. P&J's Homestead. Hey, great to see you. Oh, man. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
It was a good Monday. Other than I went for a snow machine ride on Saturday, my first one with the newer sled. And we went I didn't realize what elevation we got to. We got to about 4,000 feet. Before my buddy got stuck, and I was unbelievably winded. And we did about 45 to 47 miles, and I am so sore right now. My legs, I can't bend down without help to the floor. So feeling my age and lack of exercising here right now.
Matt's 1791 garage. AK Dog Mom 3 is my much better half.
Awesome. Okay. I get it. Okay. Cool. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Monica Lynn, you're here. Awesome. Hi, guys. Nice to see you again. Yes, it's great to see you. That's awesome.
Some hellos in between.
Lots of hellos.
Oh, here we go.
High Life on the High Line. I put up a new video during Rob's live. Just don't tell him. I won't say a word.
Well, he already told us. So he's all on what you're doing. So nice. Ed's here.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Ed. I finally understand what the elevation change is about when you're huffing and puffing when you get up to your cabin. I get it now. That's that really kicked my butt this weekend. It is a thing. Yeah, that is something else. Peggy Lynn Designs, good evening. How are you? Good to have you in here. Let's see, lots of hellos.
Bill is here. Or did we already?
Hi, Bill. Bill is here from My Alaska. Good to see you in here. Lots of hellos going on.
Brook Trout.
Brook Trout's here. Brook Trout. Awesome. Good to see you, Brook Trout. Robert Bartman. Yes. Hi, Admin Phyllis. Good to be here. Awesome to have you in here.
Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome. This is going to be a good night, I feel. Let's see. My Alaska. Hey, Sean, let's trade paint. Well, you skipped it.
Yeah. He's saying hello.
Hey, Sean, let's trade paint.
Let's
trade paint. Yeah. Okay. I thought he was saying let's go racing.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Could be.
Fire it up.
Paul Davis, already got my refill. Same thing, Rob refilled. Nice. How's the trailer camper coming? I worked on that for about half of yesterday. Those videos, for some reason, don't seem to do well at all. So what I've decided to do, I'm going to work on the trailer and get way far ahead on it. So I can do more of a reveal here at the end. So that's why there hasn't been another one of those videos here recently. But one day this weekend, Phyllis and I are both going to work on it for a full day and try to get it pretty close to wrapped up, because we now have a plan for it. Over the weekend, we hatched a plan. Phyllis and I are going to go on our first joint hunt. And what we're planning on is going up the Hall Road close to Prudhoe Bay, and we're going to hunt caribou with a bow. And hopefully both of us have a bow. I already do, but we got to get Phyllis set up. And we're going to try to collect on some booze this year. So we're going to use not beers,
not booze,
not that booze,
caribou.
No. And we're going to use that trailer, and that's what we're going to live in for a week. So that's our grand plan. Let's see.
Amy is saying yes, 3 if you count the pic collage.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
That works. There, you did it. You did that okay. That's awesome. P&J's Homestead Adventure, 40 peeps and only 18 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button for Adam and Phyllis.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ashley Anderson, I hear Taco Bell uses goat. Just saying. Wow. It's quite possible.
Either way.
Well, maybe that could be a resource for Crystal and Reef.
There you go.
If they don't sell all of them, they got Taco Bell.
Yeah, Russell's saying goat would actually be better than most meats. Probably.
You're probably right. Yeah. Rob is saying, stepping out a few minutes. BRB. Gotcha.
Eric Brown. Hey there, Adam and Phyllis. Good to see you too.
Eric Brown, welcome. Good to see you, bud. How's the weather there in Wisconsin? I heard you finally got winter. Yeah, it's been. JR, remember Jack in the Box is owned by a dog food company. Awesome.
Is there even a Jack in the Box up here?
Not
I don't think I've ever been to one.
I've never eaten at one.
No.
I have no idea. Flat Tire Farm, actually, goat is the #1 consumed red meat in the world. True story.
Really?
Huh. I'd never had it. Ashley Anderson, Flat Tire may be an urban legend, but it's what I've heard. Could be. Let's see. Railroad Mike's Alaska. Not of the derailment, no, but plenty of the irregular operations of the passenger train. Hung out with a crew for the day. Played railroad, haha. The derailment has been cleaned up and opened.
Yeah, okay. The train, did we hear it this morning or was it last night?
I don't remember.
I think maybe it was last night.
Because I know Rob's waiting on a package that I put together for him. So, yeah, that kind of delayed getting the Scandic running. Okay.
Peggy Lynn, Taco Bell is expensive here in Indiana.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. David took the machine out Saturday. Boom, boom. How'd it go? Did it run pretty good? I know this was the first time with the new one out, and my new one has a can on it. For those of you that don't know, you replace the muffler with a can that's usually about a quarter of the weight. And I really like it for when I'm going fast and doing stupid things. But when you're on a 5-mile trail of just twisty turning all the time and you have to listen to that noise the whole time, I can't stand it. I honestly would rather have the weight and the quiet than the noise. So I'm actually going to look for a stock can for it.
Oh, Flat Tire Ash, I learned it from the internet. It must be true. Absolutely.
Be true. Yeah, that's one thing I can definitely say about the internet. No, not really.
Ashley is asking, Peggy, what part are you from? We have some hellos. Here is Troy Sutton. Hello, everyone, again. Well, thanks for joining us.
Good to see you, Troy.
And Paul Davis.
Lots of hellos. Peggy Lynn Designs. 2 hours southwest of Indianapolis.
Oh, nice. She's kind of way out there.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Sutton.
Billy Sutton. Hello. Good to see you, Billy.
Alaska 1 Andy. Evening.
Wow. Welcome.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in here before. That's awesome.
Thanks for joining us.
Good to have you here. Heck yeah.
Be ready for some shenanigans. Well, we already covered some.
We did cover some bad stuff. Yeah.
It's a poopy conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
What's this?
At Matt's 1791 garage. I must have missed that. Good to know. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Heck yeah.
Peggy is asking where Ashley is. He's right where he is.
Mm-hmm. Right where we left him. Steve's Woodworking Homestead. Have everybody watching, eating dinner, meatloaf. Yum. Ooh, that sounds really
meatloaf
good.
Meatloaf does sound good.
Yeah. Phyllis made a version of that out of smoked salmon. That was to die for. Oh, E.G. Wife is here.
Where? Oh, there she is. Her. Hi.
E.G. Wife, hello. Good to have you in here. What?
Once again, I still need to send her an email.
I accidentally sent them an email, and then I ended up talking to Gary quite a bit. Oh. Gary got a Wolverine this weekend. That was awesome.
Happy Chappy. Weird. The channel just did the same intro thing three times.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Is anyone else having issues at all? The reason that we went to the StreamYard was because last time, and rightfully so, people were complaining about all of the commercials, and we're trying to get away from the commercials. It was just a pain in the butt. So hopefully this works out better. Let us know if you like this better than the YouTube version. Okay.
Matt's is saying, sorry, I get the numbers mixed up. I want to say 19.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, he's saying that we get that in real life too.
Nice. Nice.
We have some hellos. Rob is dropping some links.
Definitely. Thank
you,
for
those
Rob.
of you that haven't, go and check out those links. He's got Flat Tire Farm.
Definitely.
My Alaska. And I'm sure he's got more coming up.
Sure.
So
there'll be tons more.
Yeah. Peggy Lynn grew up 45 minutes west of Fort Wayne. Maybe when it gets warmer, we could meet up. There you go.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, Rob is responding to Monica. Always a great Monday night, Adam. Any signs of animals, owls? I haven't seen the owl, but I did see a small moose on my way out to the highway.
Today?
Yeah, this morning.
Where? In the yard?
No, it was down the road a little ways.
Yeah, we've had a lot of moose in the yard lately. I was a little bit concerned because now we've got our German Shepherds back, and they've never seen a moose before. And if they go out and charge up to the moose, I know the moose will stomp them. But I don't know. It's like the dogs just knew better. They were going nowhere near it. They did not mess with the moose. They left him alone. They actually stayed on the porch, which is unheard of for these guys. And yeah, that was pretty cool. When we went out on a snow machine trip, this is pretty awesome. So my buddy went up to he went about half as far as we did the weekend before, and he found a moose kill. And all it had was a little hole in the stomach. It didn't look like a wolf kill or anything. And on the way up there, we found an area that was probably a quarter acre that was completely packed down with wolf tracks. It looked to be a pack, I'm guessing, of 8 to 12 animals. And when we got up to the moose kill that he wanted to show me, it was 90% gone. All that was left was the hindquarters, a little bit of rib cage, and the spine. All the rest of it was gone. The head was gone. Everything was gone. So pretty amazing that we've got wolves that close. Because when we got up to the top of the mountain, we were actually overlooking Wasilla. And on the other side, you could see Palmer. So yeah, lots of wolf sign. We were hoping to see some ptarmigan, and we didn't see any. Not a single one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh.
Let's see. Rob is saying at Alaska Cut the Cord. I saw a bow on Facebook yesterday, $200. Yep.
Might have to check out. I don't care if it's used.
Well, no. I mean,
mean,
if
as long as it works.
as long as it's not from 1980, it's probably worth having.
Still think I should just get the old-fashioned
No.
recurve.
I don't think you should. That's a lot harder to shoot.
Oh.
Monica Lynn is saying, how cool a caribou hunt. Please film if possible.
Absolutely.
Oh, guaranteed we will. Actually, up on the Hall Road, unless there's an emergency order, you can take six per person, and they can be bull or cow for residents, not for non-residents at all.
Yeah,
and the season's open all year round except for October, and you definitely don't want to hunt them in October anyway. There's a reason for that. I don't know if anybody really wants to know, but it's fairly awful. Okay, what do we got? HE wife, happy beer and deer. I love it. Heck yeah. Let's see, Ashley Anderson, Peggy, remember you're on the internet. Things are not always as they appear. This is true. P&J's Homestead. Adam, great idea to use that trailer for caribou hunting.
Yeah. I do plan on using that trailer before then.
Oh, for sure. Actually, I mean, if we can get it finished here, we're going to use it yet this winter. So it's just getting the time here lately. When I take off to do a snow machine trip, that's 8 hours. So we're talking about going again this weekend, but I think I'm going to skip it because I have to build an outhouse for the outhouse races.
Yeah, the skis and the Yoda.
Okay, perfect. So we got the first part that we need to actually build it, and we will be filming that build as well. But you guys got to keep it secret because I don't want anybody to know about it. Alone is saying goat is tasty. I've never had it.
I do not like goat cheese because it still tastes like
their
oils and
not
stuff.
Necessarily. After talking to Reeve from Flat Tire Farms, some of it's actually really good.
Well, none of it that I've ever had.
Well,
it still tastes a lot like goat feet.
Then Reeve better get out there and make you some good tasting goat cheese.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan. Speaking of Flat Tire Farm, I better go edit the video I told everyone would be ready tomorrow.
Oh.
Be blessed, Adam and Phyllis and all my friends. Well, thank you very much. JR, girlfriend. What was that noise? Me. My shirt fell. Girlfriend. It sounded a lot heavier than that. Me. I was in it. Oh, I love it. That's perfect.
Rob posted a link for Miss Alone.
Thank you for that, Rob.
Peggy Lynn, I understand that. Ashley, I do have... she has her conceal and carry, okay. So watch out.
Very good. See, and the other thing that StreamYard is not... You're like skipping them.
These, I know, these are hellos and chats in between people. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Please do chat in between, but we don't...
In an effort to not get 7.5 hours behind, like we typically do, we're trying to skip over the good nights or the hellos in between people. Not that we're not reading them, but I don't want to get so far behind. And the neat thing that StreamYard is not doing is that crazy jump to the bottom thing every time we get too far behind. So it's kind of awesome. So far, I'm really, really happy with it.
Paul Davis, I went from Florida to Yellowstone National Park for 2 years working up there, and the guys said they going to get me a bottle of oxygen 7,000 feet up. It was difficult. Yeah,
I understand what that means now. Definitely do.
Let's trade paint to sing. See y'all later. And have a great night, y'all. Well, thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you for being in here. We do appreciate every single one of you. Absolutely. Hey, Gary is here from Enigmatic Witchin. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Gary. I hope you're on the mend, I should say. We will be praying for you.
Mm-hmm.
Russell RW, do you guys have to go very far from your place to hunt caribou? Actually, where we're going is a long ways away. It's probably about a 14-hour drive. It's all the way up the Hall Road past the Arctic Circle. And there's a corridor, they'll call it. So from the very edge of the road to 5 miles either side of the road is bow hunt only. After that, you can use gun. but the terrain is difficult. It's been described as the ground is covered with bowling balls and then 4 inches of memory foam on top of that and water. So that's about the difficulty of walking through it is like. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge. And we are going to work on a getting in shape regimen long before we go, like starting now. So yeah, it's quite a ways. I mean, let's see. Enigmatic Gwitchin went to the city last week, but didn't eat at the finest establishment in Fairbanks, Taco Bell.
Well, you missed where Adam had lunch today. Oh, and Matt.
Oh yeah, and Matt. That's probably why you're feeling better now, Gary, because you didn't go there. Let's see. Amy is saying goat is eaten in the Hispanic and Arab world, very much so. Yeah, I've never even had mutton or anything like that. Never tried it. Let's see. Matt's 1791 Garage saying at Alaska cut the cord. You've never had it that you know of.
Right.
You're right. I agree. I've been to some countries where I'm pretty sure I've eaten something that meowed before it got to my plate too. But we won't talk about that. Rob is saying goat meat is good. Sorry, Crystal. I would try it. Eric Brown. Winter finally showed up here in Wisconsin, snowed over the weekend and dipped down to -9 last night. Wow. Just so you know, Eric, yesterday during the day was 30 degrees here, if that helps. And for Miss Amy Curry, it was -48 yesterday morning, and we were at 30. So that was a 78-degree difference here in Alaska.
Yeah.
To North Dakota. But I've been to North Dakota, and that's like Fairbanks. Yeah, that's like Fairbanks cold, and the wind never ever stops.
It's probably windier than Fairbanks.
If you combined Fairbanks and Palmer, that you would have the cold with the wind. Yeah, that would be pretty close. And by the way, up on top of the mountain, the wind was so strong that on the way up there, I could feel my head kind of leaning to the side. I'm like, what is wrong with me? And it was the wind was blowing that hard. In the snow, there might have been 3-4 feet of it, or maybe 2 inches. I don't know, but it was as hard as concrete. Yeah, it was something to see. It was beautiful, beautiful trip. And I did get footage of it, and we will be bringing out not a short, but a short video on that as well. Railroad Mike, Alaska. The freight went north last night. I heard it around 11:30 p.m. while shoveling off my roof.
Oh,
nice. Okay. So the train's back in business. Billy Sutton, Enigmatic Gwitchin, had Taco Bell last night during John in Alaska Live. LOL. Nice. And there's Gary's link. Click on that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is the link for Enigmatic Gwitchin. If you haven't checked him out, I definitely recommend that you do. And there's some hellos. Travis Lesky is saying, good evening, guys. Good to see you, Travis. Awesome. Oh, Lee. Hello, guys. Watching from Maine.
Well, thanks for joining us. My goodness, what time is it there?
It's like 3 hours different.
Probably like tomorrow already.
No, it's not like Australia. Speaking of Australia, where are our Australians tonight?
Yeah, where are the beautiful ladies?
Or Brun Free?
Yeah.
Kind of miss those guys.
Mr. Hogan.
John Hogan, good to see you, bud. Hello, off to bed in a minute. Wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, great to have you in here, John. That's awesome. Let's see. There's a bunch of hellos going out. Let's see. Our Simple Life up here. Saying the snow machine ran awesome. When is your next ride? I don't know.
When he recovers?
Yeah, maybe when I recover and I can bend down to the floor and back up without help. I have to pull the primary off my sled. It is making a noise that it didn't from the factory. It sounds like the little bushings and the weights are leaving. And I'm going to address that before I do the next ride. The next ride that we're going to do is out to Petersville, I believe. And we're going to ride way past the roadhouse up into the mountains. So, but I need to address this primary before I become a casualty. So
I'll come save you on my phaser.
I don't think you'll be pulling me out with that.
No, but I can pick you up. We can leave the sled and get in the spring.
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll have to have
Save your
Ed
life.
fly over there and pick it up with his helicopter.
Ed doesn't have a helicopter.
Yes, but he knows a guy that does,
He
so
knows
it's
a
the
guy.
same thing. Yeah.
I wish Ed had a helicopter because I have plans and it'd be better to fly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Lots of hellos, which
My
is
wild-
awesome to see.
Oh, yes. My Wild Home. Hello, hello. Just walked into smoked salmon comment. Yum.
Oh, yes. And we're getting low on it. You know, when we put away 30 salmon, I thought there's no way we're going to eat all of this. And I eat some every day. So I'm kind of amazed. It's so good for you. And it's so delicious that, yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
You sounded like Fergie there for a second.
Fergie. So delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll start dancing here. Rob is sharing our Simple Life's link. Thank you for that, Rob. Let's see.
Mr. Anderson, you guys need to come get me from this van down by the river. Never.
Oh, my.
You can move your van to down by this river.
I don't recommend it unless it's got pontoons on it. We'll find out if a van floats. Let's see. Lots of thank yous and hellos, which is awesome. E.g. wife.
Mental issues.
Mental issues.
Are you talking about me or him?
Probably me.
Oh.
Yeah, if I had to guess. And there is Wild Homes link. Thank you, Rob. Lee is saying, hi, Billy Sutton. How's your weather down south?
Speaking of down south, we're missing Clint.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Oh, Clint's probably snowed in.
Oh, yes. I bet
he's
he
probably
is.
regretting not getting a snow pole up now. If I had to guess. Russell RW, no issues here, and it's nice to see the comments in bigger text. Thank you. Thank you for that. I like it too, because honestly, we have two screens set up. We have a big screen set up behind the monitor, but the whole time when I would read off that, because it's bigger, I'm looking over here talking to you guys, and it's kind of goofy. Now we can actually see it right on the screen.
Wow. Okay.
My Wild Home. There were commercials on YouTube. Are you able to choose when those come on? No, unfortunately not. They made a change. And the weird part is if you have signed up for YouTube Premium, you don't get the commercials, but probably 80% of us haven't. And some people like Rob were getting 9-10 commercials during a live.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And I could actually see our count go down when all these commercials were coming out.
I don't blame them.
No, I don't want to watch commercials. How is that live?
Right.
It's not. So yeah. Fisherman 506. Hi, Lee from Maine. From Lee from New Brunswick. Nice. That's awesome.
And
on to it, Aussie. You're here. Awesome. Good day, all. Good to see you. Holy cow.
We were wondering where everybody was.
Yeah, wondering if you could send us up like 50 pounds of ground kangaroo or something. Rob said that it's delicious burgers. I don't know. I'd like to try kangaroo.
Well, yeah, but that was so random.
It popped into my head because I was thinking of it the whole time since listening to Rob's live that he said Roo burgers.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Oh, no, I was listening.
Were you?
I was.
So you listened to Rob?
Very well.
Yeah. Is it because he doesn't have a girl voice?
Maybe. That is kind of, important. And there is onto its link. Thank you for that, Rob. Click on that one.
Where?
Right, you're on it. You were on it. There you go. Awesome. Yes.
Becky Lynn. Wow, we're behind.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Smart dogs, Adam. Yes, very smart dogs. Heck yeah. Billy Sutton at Lee, looking like I'll be just south of the worst of the polar vortex. Not expecting snow here. Tomorrow night predicted to be 25 degrees, but clear. Oh, my. Speaking of, I should have asked John Hogan while he was in here. I had heard rumors that it was going to get down to 20 degrees in Florida.
Oh, goodness. They're going to die.
That's cold down there. I hope everything's okay down there. I'm sure they're watering down the oranges right now.
Yes.
Paul Davis, I've heard several tubers say they don't have control over the commercials. And it's true, you don't. And that's why we switched over to StreamYard. No commercials. You can see the chat that we're trying to read right up on the screen, and I love that. I've always seen it because Alone in a Remote Alaska, she's always used StreamYard, and then Rob over at Curmudgeon started using it, and I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try. Especially last week, the commercials were too much, and I wouldn't understand if we made $500 at the end of that live, but we didn't make any extra money off having commercials on there. No. So yeah, I'm completely going to skip that. My Wild Home is pretty sure you can choose what kind you want and when. I feel that we choose every time we go into a post.
Yes. So it comes up whether we want to choose what the content of the commercial is, or if it's best for viewer. I always, because I didn't have a choice, I always left it as best for viewer, because you guys probably don't want to know what everybody else is wanting to see for commercials. Not that anybody wants to see commercials, but
nobody does.
No.
Mm-hmm. Ashley Anderson, if an outhouse is an outhouse, then why isn't it in a house when it's in the house? Did I even read that right? If an outhouse is an outhouse, why isn't it in the house when it's in the house? I gotcha. I don't know. I don't know, but we're about to build a second high-speed outhouse. Yeah.
That's the after Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll keep that one. That'll be I can actually probably just tow it behind my snow machine. It's going to be light and fast. That's what we're going with. Fisherman 506 down by Prince Edward Island. Oh. Awesome. That is super cool to have you in here. It's neat to see the longer you do lives and you get more people in, what the demographics of your viewers are. And I find that really awesome. It's pretty cool. JR at Ashley Anderson, logic doesn't seem to work here.
No, it does not.
There's no place for that talk. Rob is saying, so I want to go on that trip. I need to find a bow too.
Okay.
You will. We'll find one. I mean, the more the merrier as far as that goes. But I know
you have to find your own sleeping arrangement, though.
Well, we have an option. If we tow it up there with the truck, Rob can have the truck, and we have the pop-up. So Rob's more bear-proof than we are, for sure. When he hears us screaming, start the truck and leave.
Right.
Don't worry about us. Just go. Lee is saying, hope you guys get a caribou. Caribou meat is awesome.
I had an exciting thought when we were talking about it. I'm like, we're going to can a bunch of it.
Oh, yeah.
It can't be a whole lot different than canned venison, and that's one of my favorite.
Yeah, in caribou, as far as I have seen, some people are going to hate me for this, but it's better than moose. It's better than venison, and it's a hell of a lot better than muskox. I've only had one muskox, and it was tough. I mean, your jaw hurt after eating that. I didn't think it was very good. Steve's Woodworking and Homestead. Sorry to be rude, but the meatloaf was so good I couldn't stop stuffing my face. My girl Susie is making me fat.
Nice.
I love it. That's awesome. Let's see. Railroad Mike Alaska. I had a pack of wolves on the property last winter. Didn't see them. They were just in the tree line at the edge of my fields. Oh my. Yeah, there's definitely a pack of wolves out on Bald Mountain right now. That I can confirm.
There's a link for Steve's Woodworking.
Awesome. Thank you, Rob. Some more hellos going out there.
Oh, hold on. Christine
Christine at Mrs. Gillum Farms. Hello from Oklahoma. Rob sent me from at Curmudgeon, Alaska. Ooh. Awesome. Good to have you in here.
How's the wind in Oklahoma?
Oh, yeah. How's your weather? I mean, we're hearing so much. And I've always said that the weather here in Alaska is the opposite of what it is in Wisconsin. And it just, Eric Brown was on here a little bit ago saying
Still is right there.
Saying that it was -9 and it was 30 degrees here. So, yeah, if it's bad down there, it's nice up here. Our Simple Life. How do I get on your outhouse team?
Well,
we gotta first let me build it. Let me be really certain of the rules. And yeah, I think we've got positions open. Unless my legs get better and I quit riding snow machine, I won't be able to run anyway. And you don't want me sitting in it because I weigh too much. So yeah, I think we'll figure something out. I think it's what, one pulling, two pushing, and one sitting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that we need. So yeah, I think we'll figure something out there. Yeah, definitely. Eric Brown, I can't wait to hear about your caribou hunt. Good luck. Yeah, we're going to go. It's either going to be the last week of August or the first week of September. And I'm aiming for the first week of September only because moose season opens up then. So there should be less people up there. That's my theory.
That's good thinking.
Alone in remote Alaska saying, if you only get goat cheese from goats kept with the males, no offense, guys. Goat cheese from goats kept with males. Okay, understood. She's talking about the flavor, I think.
Yeah.
Railroad Mike, Alaska. Are you going to race your sled in the vintage snow machine races? I would like to, honestly. The phasers, we could race them, but I'm not doing like the circuit, like up to Fairbanks and stuff like that. I don't want to wreck it just yet. And there, Rob is dropping the Gillum Farms link. Thank you for that, Rob. On to it, Aussie is saying goat is good. I guess I have to try it. It sounds really good.
Look who showed up.
Clint Gilchrist. Oh, good evening from East Texas. How is your snow pole looking, Clint? Do you have snow down there? I've heard all kinds of terrible rumors about the weather down south. Monica Lynn is saying, I've never had goat cheese. I'd love to try that. I don't know if I have or not. I think I have. It's Matt's 1791 garage saying, all the new folks, buckle up.
Okay, right. I still need an explanation about the name.
Oh, yeah. The 1791 garage. Where did you come up with that name? Just curious. Tony Carpenter?
What?
Holy cow. Hi. What a blast from the past. Lawnmower races to outhouse races. Definitely got a video of that.
I saw the comment. I'm like, what? Yeah, we did lawnmower races. Who? Oh, it's Tony.
Yeah, Tony Carpenter is a good friend from Wisconsin. And twice a year, we used to have a huge party there. I'd barbecue. I'd have a brisket going all day. And we always had a theme. Right. So one time it was a biker build off, and that was just Chad and myself. And he won't admit it, but other than the race, because I blew mine up, I whooped his butt.
Whose did you blow up?
Yours. Yeah, I blew up her motorcycle that I built for her. And then the next 2 years or 2 parties, we had lawnmower races. And that was some of the best fun ever that we didn't record really any of it.
Oh, I actually have quite a bit. On my phone.
Maybe we'll put together a video of lawnmower racing in Wisconsin just to take you back to the good old days.
Wisconsin shenanigans.
Yeah. Good to see you in here, Tony. Yeah. That's awesome.
Got a drink?
Bet he does. Ashley Anderson, 1791. Fair warning has been issued. Nice. Lots of hellos. Russell R.W. Alone, I'm surprised you're in here. I would have no time for that if I had all those totes of Sasquatch proof and UFO evidence. Thank you, Russell. Yes. That's awesome. That was an awesome video, Alone. If you guys haven't seen Alone's latest video, I would definitely go and check that out.
Did Rob already drop a link for Miss Alone?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
But that video was quite enjoyable, and thank you for that, Alone. That was awesome. JR at Alaska Cut the Cord. Adam, nothing wrong with a little behind. Right?
Hunted caribou when I lived in Barrow.
Oh, awesome.
How'd it go? I mean, was it as easy as they make it look?
I don't know. I've been doing my YouTube research now on caribou hunting, especially on the Hall Road. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, sneezers. You got the sneezers, Blue? What you got?
Lee, that is understandable, guys. We should be asking what's up with you. What'd I miss?
What you got?
What'd I miss?
That's understandable. We should be. Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's okay.
Okay.
That's no problem. Let's see. Lots of hellos, which is awesome to see in here. We really encourage that on our channel, on our lives. I know some of the bigger channels don't want anything to do with that, but we want people to actually communicate with each other. I mean, this isn't just for us. This is for everybody. And I think a lot of us over the last, 3-6 months we've been doing this, have become friends on the outside of this, which is just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and we're all obviously semi-like-minded or loose-minded if we're in here. So it's really awesome to see, and thank everyone for participating for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Clint Gilchrist, question: have there been any critters hanging around? So earlier we talked about this. We've seen quite a few moose lately, which to me, that tells me that two things: that the snow is getting heavier in the mountains, driving them down. And after what I saw on Saturday, the wolves are also driving them down. And because there is a sizable wolf pack, probably I'd say about 10 miles from here. So yeah, we Buddy and I
get Danielle up here.
Yeah, we're thinking about setting some snares. Which before I do that, I'm going to go and watch all of Enigmatic Gwitchin's videos on how to do that. And yeah, we're going to try to get some snares set and see if we can't catch a wolf. Lee is saying mutton just doesn't even sound appetizing. Yeah,
so
you've had it.
Is goat?
No,
is that
sheep.
still a mutton?
I don't know.
Because mutton is sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't know. To have sweet goat cheese is to take the buck out and feed alfalfa and
probably rolled oats.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So it changes the flavor. I understand.
P&J's is saying thank you to Rob. And here is some shenanigans.
John Hogan sending Robert Taco Bell gift cards. That is awesome, John. He will certainly enjoy those the next time he comes to town. I'll bet you.
And then he'll be enjoying our outhouse.
Yeah, he'll probably bring me some Taco Bell at work or something. That'd be great. JR at Elastic Cut the Cord. Have you read the new Asian cookbook, 100 Ways to Walk Your Dog? No, I have not. No. Nope. Not into that just yet. Christine from Mrs. Gillum Farms is saying we were -5 this morning in Oklahoma. Wow. No kidding.
Oof.
Holy cow. I didn't know it got that cold there. That's chilly. Happy Chappy Van Life is saying.
I like your version.
I'll get there. I'm with you, Phyllis. I do not like goat cheese at all.
No.
I've never had it. Russell R.W. I raised and showed goats for 20 plus years. Meat breeds are really good tasting, but the cheese almost always does smell and taste quite unique.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
And it's the unique part that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peggy Lynn Designs, -7 this morning. We're up to 6 degrees tonight.
Ooh, heat wave. We were
heat wave.
We were 5 above. No.
Yeah, we were like 2 or 3 degrees above this morning, but I think at work it was like 7 below. I don't know.
It was actually colder there?
Yeah, it's opposite day this year. I don't know
weird.
What that's about. AK Dog Mom 3. Hey, how are you? When you tell people you're moving to AK, they think you're crazy until you tell them it's warmer there than here right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of our friends back home has said ever since we moved to Alaska, it seems like we're on vacation. And it's because, we're doing so many more adventures than we ever did in the past, which is just, to me, is just awesome. That's why we moved here, for sure. Robert Bartman is saying hello to Eric Brown from Eagle River, Wisconsin. Hey, -10 last night. Oof. Ouch.
Trisha Wymore is here.
Hey, Trisha. Good to have you in here. I'm currently in a Taco Bell drive-thru, LOL, grabbing a snack for the hubby and I. Oh, I love it.
It's 10:15 in Maine.
10:15 in Maine.
And that was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We're a little bit behind.
A little bit behind.
Rob is saying, sounds like the same issue I had with my Tundra. Yep. Ashley Anderson, Trisha, wasn't there anything else open? Oh, my. Russell RW, make sure you get the extra red sauce, Trisha. Yummy. My Wild Home, 30. Wow, there's nothing better. Love to see it. So delicious. Robinson, oh my God, I keep forgetting to get my canister. And you could have got it last week, but I was sick. I did not want to get you sick and have you bring that home to Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that Friday night when I got home, I went to bed about 10 o'clock and I didn't get up until 11:30 the next day. And I looked around. I think I used the outhouse quick and I went to bed for 2 more hours. So, but then
he would get up and you snoozed quite a bit on the couch Saturday. And it was about 5 o'clock, I'd say, when you started
making something to eat.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and I'm like, oh yeah, food. I still like that. So yeah, that was tough. P&J's Homestead. We must say we ate chalupas from Taco Bell on Sunday. LOL. Oh my. Everybody's getting a timeout. There's not going to be anyone left in here. JR, am I the only one that prefers halibut over salmon? No, JR, you're not. In fact, I prefer halibut over salmon.
But the best
is yellow eye.
Yes.
Yellow eye is better than halibut. However, if you were to combine smoked salmon in that, which is the best of the three, that's tough. Just canned salmon, even with some stuff in there, some garlic and some peppercorns and some vinegar, it's good. But smoked salmon, I can eat a whole jar. But halibut and yellow eye, whew, boy, those are tough.
Yellow eye is still better,
especially when it's fresh, not frozen. We had a few of those when we were on the ocean there that night. We ate some yellow eye right there, and I think we ate 2. It was that good.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was that good. It's awesome. No, JR, you're definitely not wrong.
Mr. Matt
AK, I did see some property for sale out in the middle of the river near you guys. Looks sketchy to get to, though. I would
Don't do it.
No, my next property, if I can't see the river from a telescope, that's close enough.
Actually, Matt, if you have properties that you're interested in, if you want to send us a link or even just the MLS number or whatever, we can do a drive-by, or I'm sure we've probably seen him. And yeah, just let us know. We can be your remote eyes.
The only bad thing is I wouldn't look at any properties in the winter ever in Alaska. No. With the amount of snow we get, 4 or 5 feet of snow can cover a whole lot of discrepancies that you won't notice until spring, and then you're stuck with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, never look for property up here this time of year. Monica Lynn is saying, I love halibut. Yes, it is good. My Wild Home. I actually also love halibut. They're both good, but probably one of my favorite meals ever was a halibut meal about 20 years ago. It was amazing. I agree. Halibut is hard to mess up. Honestly, all you need is butter and a little bit of lemon pepper, and it's perfect. Ashley Anderson. JR, halibut is the filet mignon of the sea, if you ask me. I do love some salmon, though, right? Yeah, salmon is good. It is good. Clint Gilchrist, I'm going to stay out of the conversation about the place whose name we shall not mention. Clint, you're a man after my own heart. Russell RW, that's one of the big things we're looking for when we move up. Lots of salmon, smoked especially. Yep, the smoked is just hands down. I never get tired of eating it. Mountain Mariner off grid. Halibut gets old very quick if you eat it every day. I could eat salmon every day, though.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
I mean, right now I'm kind of to the point where we've had so much fish that I'm just like, I need some red meat.
Yeah, we eat a lot of fish. I mean, it's someone had commented after our moose hunt, we didn't actually get a moose. What are we going to do for meat? And I think next year other than a caribou hunt, we're looking at actually raising our own meat rabbits. I think we're going to do that. That sounds possible. We've got the room, so I think we may do that too to substitute it. Monica Lynn, and now I'm going to cook some halibut tomorrow. It's my last pack. Our friends from Alaska are coming next month. Maybe they'll have some in a tote.
Nice.
Oh, hopefully. My Wild Home. Oh, that's terrible about the commercials on YouTube. I didn't realize you were speaking about lives. Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's only the lives. You can't really control it during the regular videos, but the commercials are how YouTube makes money, which is how we get paid. So it's not totally bad. Curmudgeon, LOL. I do not think she likes kangaroo.
I'll try. I don't know. I'd try it.
Yeah, I would definitely try it. E.G. Wife, my comment mental issues was referring to the technical issues. You asked, does anyone else have issues? Understood.
Well, yeah. I think if we go with the mental issues, everybody has a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some LOLings.
Lots of LOLings. That's awesome. Ace Nope is here. Howdy, Alaska Cut the Cord. It's 12 degrees in my part of Arkansas. Whew. Howdy, chat. Oh, that's
cold for them.
That's getting chilly, yeah. Ashley Anderson, E.G. Wife. Yep, I've got plenty, LOL. That's awesome.
Well, come up here and join the crowd.
Yeah. Hey, how cool is that? Something like a YouTube Live is connecting people from Venati, Alaska, down to whatever, Arkansas, Florida, Texas. There's no chance.
Australia.
Australia. I would never talk to anybody there, not because I didn't want to, just because I wouldn't have a vessel in which to do so.
Right.
So it's pretty awesome. Brook Trout 1.
Words are hard.
I know. I got to get glasses for my mouth. Maybe I could read better. I didn't really care about the commercials, but it's nice without them. Yep, agreed. Much better. Onto it, Aussie. Rue. Eat your old work boots. They'd taste better than Rue any day.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had it. Just an idea. Lots of hellos. Steve's Woodworking and Homestead is saying at E.G. Wife, hello. Please tell the hubby hello. He was in here a little bit ago. Love the land every day. Oh, my. I watched one of your videos last week right after our live, and I was so upset. The one that you did with Cindy Squirrel. I'm just, I was going to delete you. I thought, what is she doing? This lady is. So, yeah, that was funny. You guys got me really good on that one. Thank you.
And then we watched that. I'm like, wait a minute. Adam's getting all worked up. I'm like, wait, I think those are the sisters.
Yeah.
And I did the sleuthing and figured it out. It's like, oh,
she did the stalking and figured it out. That was awesome.
I might do that.
Yeah, just on the outside. Curmudgeon is saying, add on to it. Aussie must be mixed with something. The burgers I had tasted great. Better than my shoes, I'm sure.
It's got to smell better.
I definitely, probably. Peggy Lynn Designs at Mountain Mariner off Good, Alaska. That new snow machine looks mean, and the white machine looks like it's smiling. Love the new video.
Sorry, we haven't watched it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. Nope. My Wild Home is saying we love StreamYard. It's really good. I got to agree, after being on here, this is way better than the YouTube version. And there is Love the Land Every Day's link. Thank you, Rob. Enigmatic Witchin. Hi, Steve. How's it going?
So he is still lurking.
Oh, he's lurking in the background. Clint Gilchrist, here in East Texas, currently 18 degrees. We'll be getting down to single digits for a couple days.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my. I hope you survive. Ashley Anderson, Aussie, just put some hot sauce on it and try not to think about it. Brook Trout 1. Next sun low down to 38 in Venice. Ooh, but a few 40s before that.
Is that? Yeah, I'm assuming that's Fahrenheit.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, you never know.
It's Venice, Florida, not Venice, Italy.
You had to think about that one for a second.
Yeah. AFJ the third is saying 20 degrees in Lower Alabama 3 nights this week.
Oh,
holy smokes! Wow.
Some hellos.
We decided to share a little Alaska with you all. Hope you enjoy. Rob is saying, oh my gosh, the potty talk.
Tahi potty talk. Okay.
Russell RW, 30 degrees here in Central Oregon coast, but inland 50 miles. It's been in the teens to negative 20s. And
teens to 20s.
Oh, teens to 20s. Okay. And ice storms the last couple of days. Oh, you can keep your ice storms.
Yeah. Well, we had ice fog today.
Oh.
In Willow.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. It was sunny and warm.
No, it was sunny.
Like 5 degrees where I was at. Onto it. Aussie, no one eats roux. It's gross. Okay. Alone in remote Alaska, you can choose the placement on the videos, but not lives. I turn on commercials after the live stream ends. Sorry to those who watch the replay. Oh, well, I get it. I didn't know you could do that either. Okay. E.G. wife, Gary always talks about the in-house, outhouse. I love it. Okay. I'm going to be doing that from now on. Mountain Mariner at Peggy Lynn Designs. The white machine smiles.
I'll have to check that out. I usually can see faces.
Yeah, I want to see that now. JR, Russell RW, 39.5 degrees Fahrenheit here now. Let's see. Rob is saying, I have the truck to sleep in.
Well, I mean, if we were to all go up together.
Which I think we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, yeah, we'll be okay. Rob is saying, I would take my truck, so if I get a couple, I can head out so Sarah's not left alone too long. Gotcha. Yeah, and I mean, you never know how a hunt goes, right? I mean, you could shoot 2 the first day, or it could be the 5th day. It's hard to say, but yeah, no, that's okay. Russell RW, towing your own bathroom isn't the worst idea. No shame in having the poop sometimes. I know.
I mean, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, just quick dig a hole.
No, I always have toilet paper with me wherever I go. Life has taught me that. Christine from Miss Gillum Farms is saying we use StreamYard and turn the ads on after the live. Okay. Well, we will have to do that then. Michelle Lenz, hi from Washington. Am I the only one on here?
No.
You are definitely not the only one on here. Welcome, Michelle.
We are still about 20 minutes behind, 24 minutes behind.
Okay, we're trying to get caught up here. Sorry, Michelle, if it seems like we're not getting to you.
But welcome to the chat.
Yeah, definitely welcome to the chat. And I have a mustache hair that is really bothering me. Okay. Peggy Lynn Designs at Mountain Mariner Off-Grid. Yes. Watch your video again. It's like it loves going and the new machine looks like it's going to kill something.
Well, as long as it's not Ed, we're fine.
Yeah. Don't hurt Ed. We need him. P&J's Homestead is saying at Alone in remote Alaska. Thank you, Alone. Good to know. We're pretty sure there was a button to do that. Awesome. Steve's Woodworking is saying muskox doesn't even sound good.
I still want one as a pet.
Oh,
I don't care. They are just the cutest. They're right up there with Highlanders.
I think they're even cuter because they have more fur. There was a guy though that got killed last year by a muskox.
What?
Yeah, it was up.
He snuggled it too hard?
No, he was up by Nome, and the muskox kept coming in and messing with the dogs, and he went out there to shoo it away, and it gored him right in the femoral artery, and he died right there on the spot. So yeah, muskox, the pointy things on their head they serve a purpose apparently.
I just want the hair.
Oh yeah, the hair's awesome.
To boop them.
I don't think they snuggle.
I'd make them snuggle.
I don't think they do. JR saying, when you buy arrows for that bow, make sure they're made by Easton. I don't know what brand mine were. I use all carbon fiber and I use Rage mechanical broadheads. I think it was in the 140 grain range, something like that. I use a release because if I use fingers, it always cuts a nerve in my finger and my finger's numb for the next 3 months. And then I use a drop away rest. I actually shoot a Bowtech Diamond, about 75 pounds. See, Lee, is your whitetail population smaller than caribou up your way?
Yes.
We have no whitetails up here at all. We have no deer at all. I mean, consider actually caribou and moose are in the deer family. The only actually deer though that we have are, I've heard that some have swam across and gotten around the Homer area. Otherwise, they're on the islands like Hitching Brook or Kodiak. Yeah, but no, and there's no whitetails anywhere. They would never. I had heard a rumor that somebody wanted to reintroduce or introduce deer to the valley. They'd never make it. I mean,
their legs aren't long enough.
No, moose starve to death because they can't get through all the snow. So deer, which are a quarter of their size, wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, they'd never make it, unfortunately. Mountain Mariner is saying, LOL, the new machine wants to kill me for sure. It's difficult to hold on to. I don't doubt it, Ed. I drove a 850 E-Tech, it's a Expedition Extreme with the 850 in it. It makes my SR Viper look like an absolute pussycat. The skis are off the ground from the minute you touch the throttle. You might as well sell them because you don't use them anyway. It is an absolute awesome machine to ride. Now, put a turbo on that, I can't imagine. That has got to be an awesome machine, Ed. I'd love to ride that. On to it, Aussie. How is the weather in my favorite part of the world?
Chilly.
It's chilly today. Yesterday it was a beautiful 30 degrees.
And we got 4-ish inches.
Yeah, we got 4 to 5 inches of snow, and we snowblowed the whole yard. It was just a beautiful day. We were outside all day long. And then we woke up
sweating.
Yeah, actually sweating.
Well, I was sweating because I was doing the shoveling.
Yeah, I didn't sweat so much riding the lawnmower. I sweated a lot the day before. Weirdly enough, it was -3 degrees Saturday morning when I left to go on my snow machine trip. When we got to the top of the mountain where the wind was blowing at about 45 miles an hour, it was probably about 28 degrees up there. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it was way warmer on the mountain than it was. And that was at about 4,000 feet of elevation. And I was winded. Billy Sutton, at Michelle Lenz, may need to refresh and may not know it or how to do it. I've been there, LOL.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes when the feed starts glitching or it's just being weird, just hit the refresh and half the time it comes back.
Hi, come doggy. Here. Come on, Blue. Come on. Can you get up here?
Get up
Blue.
Here.
Hey. Oh. Come on, Blue. You can do it. Come on. Blue. Come on. Come up here, Blue. Come on. That Blue can't quite make it up there. He's not much of a jumper, which isn't a bad thing. Not at all. Russell RW, woohoo. Trish is back with Taco Bell. That's awesome. P&J's Homestead, Adam and Phyllis, good question, Aussie. At Onto It, Aussie. How's the snow pole, Adam? It's actually been dropping and dropping and dropping.
I have not checked it.
Yeah, we haven't checked. We would have gained about 4 inches yesterday, but the last time...
Give me a second. I'll throw some boots on and I'll go check.
Oh, she's just shoved me right out of the way. Okay. Whew. I didn't die.
I should have done this before we started.
Okay, we will update you on that shortly. Steve's Woodworking, LOL. Lots of comments back and forth, which is awesome. Steve's Woodworking is saying a balmy 7 degrees here in Michigan. Whew. That's not too bad. It's about the same here. Monica Lynn, does caribou have a strong blood or game taste like deer or some moose? So not really. When they talk about the gamey flavor, and I don't even want to talk about this because it's gross. But here's what happens during the rut. People will say that about deer too, that they can get a gamey flavor, and they can a little bit, I guess. But caribou and moose do something different that you may not know about. And if there's children in the room, you may want to have them leave. What happens is moose, for instance, they don't eat at all like the last week of September when they're in full rut. And what they'll do is they'll go up to a cow and they'll start licking her all over the place. and it'll cause her to urinate, and then they drink the urine. And bulls have been shot with nothing but 1.5 gallons of urine in their stomach and no food whatsoever. That gets into the bloodstream and that taints the meat. Caribou do the same thing, and that's why there's no hunting caribou during the month of August when they're in full rut, because the meat is completely inedible. In fact, dogs will walk past fresh meat and not eat it. So I didn't really want to tell you that, but now you know. And the more you know. Dun, dun, dun. Matt is saying the Winter Carnival Outhouse Race. 2 words, balsa wood. Yeah, I've got kind of a plan. It's going to have a fairly solid base. It's going to be mounted to a pair of downhill skis, which Phyllis picked up tonight. As far as the rules for the build, there really aren't any. So I'll take great advantage of that. And I want to have the whole thing weigh less than 100 pounds. Aiming for 75, actually. That way, if I have a really light person in it, we should be able to move it along pretty quickly. Ace is saying hello to Alone in Remote Alaska, which is awesome. P&J's Homestead, LOL, Russell RW, some more hellos. Kevin Albrecht, tonight we're having Himalayan rabbit for dinner. We found Himalayan on the road. Oh, thank you for that one. Yeah, no, I haven't seen a rabbit. I haven't seen a sign of a rabbit anywhere up here. I don't know if it's still just that low of a rabbit count or their cycle, because their life cycle is cyclic. I'm not sure. 1791 is the history date for the Bill of Rights. Thank you for that. Let's see. Yes, that's true. Billy Sutton is saying, is goat cheese also called feta cheese? I believe that's true. Can someone confirm that? On to Adasi. Nice, Rob. We have a few days, 41 degrees Celsius, coming to 106 Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. I don't enjoy the heat at all. Let's see. Lots of hellos. Ashley Anderson is saying, I'm in my Alaska training mode. Currently 4 degrees here at the moment. Perfect. That'll get you in the right mode for it. JR, maybe 1791's the address of the garage. Could be. Russell RW, thumbs up. Alone is saying, glad you enjoyed the video, Adam and Phyllis. Sometimes a bit of humor is necessary. And, we had tried some kind of in the past and it didn't seem to go over that well. But when we did the Get Off My Snow video with the phasers, that actually went over really, really well. So I think it's how we do it. Phyllis, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're breathing heavy. Did you go up to the mountain or something?
No, but it's a dangerous walk out to the snow pole now. We're at 28 inches.
28 inches. Yeah. So last week we were at like 27. We got 4 inches of snow and now we're at 28. So that's how much it's been settling. I don't know if it didn't settle. I guess I'm not sure where we're at, but next year we'll keep a log of every time it snows, how much we get, so we can compare that to what the snow pole reports.
We'll be walking out there all the time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Rob is saying at Alone in Remote Alaska. Oh, there's Alone's link. Thank you for that, Rob. On to Adasi. Can I stow away in your bag, Ash? I can get to AK too.
Yes, you need to do that.
I think on to Adasi, we'll all chip in and just get you a plane ticket.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll start
a GoFund.
Let's start a GoFundMe to Onto Adasi so she can get up here.
Yes.
Russell RW, right on, Matt. Steve's Woodworking saying, LOL, loose-minded. I know, it popped in my head. Ashley Anderson, Aussie, I'm all about free passage. Freedom of movement is part of our Constitution.
Mm-hmm. Unless it costs a lot.
Well, yeah. Sometimes they make it prohibitive due to the cost.
Yeah, sheep are mutton.
Okay. But goats, are goats mutton? That was Phyllis's question. Lee, do you guys ever worried about your shepherds tangling with wolves, or are your dogs fenced in?
The wolves aren't. So we're in this weird little. It's not really a triangle. It's kind of a trapezoid, but we've got the the railroad, we have the river, and then we have
yeah.
the highway, and then Hatcher Pass Road, Willow Fish Hook. And so we're in this weird little area that is cut off from everything, and we just don't seem to have critters here.
I've found lots of coyote tracks, fox tracks, that sort of thing, and maybe even some lynx tracks behind the house, which is not to say that you won't see wolves. The dangerous time for the shepherds is going to be in the spring. That's when coyote mating season is, and they'll try to draw your dogs out in the woods where they'll promptly chop them up to pieces.
The dangerous season for my house is going to be after the salmon run.
We have to keep these German Shepherds away from the river because they will want to eat and roll in every dead salmon that washes up ashore. Washes ashore.
My carpet cleaner will be
busy. That's positively. They'll just be sleeping outside. Russell RW, mutton is old tough sheep. If you eat sheep, you want lamb. Okay. Steve's Woodworking is saying lamb chops are to die for, especially for the lamb.
I mean, yes.
Well, yeah, you got a point there. Ashley Anderson, Aussie, you can repeat any phrases with an American. Can you repeat any phrases with an American accent? There you go.
We don't have an accent. She does.
Yeah, right. Mountain Mariner, a sheep is the first year
in its first
year is a lamb, and its meat is also lamb. Meat from sheep in their second year is hodget. Older sheep meat is mutton. Wow, it's just gotten more complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more you know.
Yeah, I know. I want to see the star with the rainbow go behind. Like the Reading Rainbow or something here. Let's see.
Goat is just goat. Okay.
Gotcha. JR, walk your dog. Thank you, JR. Onto it, Aussie. RW. Aussies were brought up on cheap mutton. Low and slow is the way to do mutton. Oh my. Bryce Miller, -13 in Kansas.
First off, thanks for joining us, Bryce.
Definitely. Thank you, Bryce. Good to have you in here, and I'm sorry about your weather.
You should come up here.
Yeah, it's warmer in Alaska, Bryce. P&J's Homestead Adventure. Ashley, would you want her to LOL? Her accent is awesome.
Right.
Head on to it, Aussie. I agree. Ashley, does wrench and Taco Bell count? Wrench and Taco Bell count. I don't know what that means exactly. Ashley, I thought goat was just like boat.
But with a B?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. Amy Curry is good to know. Ed, I didn't know the second year name. No, I had no idea.
I didn't realize it was that
Hodget. Yeah. That it was split up like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Peggy Lynn is saying adventures are a good thing. Adventures are why we moved here. Because if it was just to be comfortable and fat and happy, we already had that. But we didn't have adventures, and we do up here now for sure.
I mean, we're still fat and happy.
Yeah, but I'm getting skinnier.
Throw in some adventures.
In pain. Yeah, pain.
It's fine.
I actually was looking into getting leg transplants so they wouldn't hurt so bad. But it turns out I just need to do more exercise. Billy Sutton, add on to it, Aussie. Wrench instead of spanner.
Gotcha.
Right. Onto it, Aussie. Paula, so he can smuggle me in his suitcase. Nice. P&J's Homestead. Yeah, a few English words might be good, Aussie. Head on to it, Aussie, LOL. My Wild Home. How do you smoke your salmon? Anyone ever use an electric smoker? In fact, yes, I totally cheated this year. Even though I have a fancier smoker, I used a little electric one that a friend brought in for me. And I turned the heat all the way off. You don't add any heat to it. You're not trying to cook it at all, right? Because you're going to can it. So I brine it for about 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours. And then you have to put it out on racks and you dry it until the surface is just tacky kind of touch it with your finger. It's kind of sticky. And then you smoke it for about an hour and a half. And I used an apple wood smoke, a good fruit wood. Any fruit wood would work. And then we can it. But no heat at all. It's just purely cold smoke. Trisha Wymore, it's either Taco Bell or McDonald's in Florence. Pretty slim pickings. Oof. Ashley Anderson, Trisha, that is a rough choice for sure. On to it, Aussie Billy. If they ask me at the border, yes, sir, it's a ranch. I love it. Oh, Ashley Anderson, Aussie, you're learning. Don't forget the flashlight.
So what is it in Australia?
Probably a torch.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
JR, I have smoked salmon with jalapeno jelly on it. No, that was good. And I do have some jalapeno jelly, which those two things don't seem like they would go together good, but they honestly, I really liked them. The jalapeno jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. My wild home, rivers are terrifying out there, right? The ice can pile up and create mass destruction.
Yes.
And it has had a habit of piling up right around our house here somewhere. And it wasn't us that had any issues. It was upriver of us that would get terrible flooding in the winter. It actually washed a bridge out in the middle of the winter.
Well, it was...
And there were people that couldn't get to their home all winter long. That
winter. And it was one winter not too long ago, I guess, that this whole area dammed up, straight across the river. So...
Curmudgeon is saying we change up our meat every day. Yeah, good idea. Enigmatic Gutchin. Oh man, smoked king salmon fillets wrapped in foil, baked with mayo and pepper is hard to beat. King salmon is, out of all the salmon, by far the best. It is staked up. A lot of people steak them up. They don't fillet them. And if you steak it and just put it directly on the grill, just butter and lemon pepper is all I ever needed. A lot of people use mayo, and I have not tried that at all.
I know.
But I would.
Yeah.
It totally changes consistency, I guess, when it's cooked up. Steve's Woodworking Homestead. So was the wow wow the train or Adam's comment on the wife's new wool onesie?
It was the train.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely the train. Oh, my. Real life Alaska rabbit meat is great. Yes, we love it. I've never raised them before, but I'm really looking forward to do it, and they're easy to raise. Ashley Anderson, rabbit is awesome, easier than chickens, and great for the garden. Yep.
You see, we've had chickens for...
Yeah, we've just always had chickens.
Yeah. So they're easy for us.
Yep. Curmudgeon. Go way to do it.
Good way.
Good way to do it. At Gary at Enigmatic Gretchen.
Look who's here.
Who's here? Brun Free. Yay.
Yes.
You made it, Brun. Good to see you in here. How are you? Probably not eating kangaroo steaks right now or anything. JR, I looked into ordering halibut from the Homer stores. I think $49 a pound. I will go for some high-end steaks. Oh, my. See, and when we were in, where were we? Whittier is where we went fishing out of. They were selling it freshly, like flash frozen right there. It was $20 a pound. $49 a pound, though. My Lord. I'm sorry. That's expensive.
Yeah.
Robert Bartman, back in 21, we took my daughter and husband and grandkids to Alaska and came home with 63 pounds of halibut. Grandson caught a 37-inch halibut. Or 37-inch halibut for a year to eat. Yummy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree. It is so delicious. Billy Sutton, I love salmon patties and salmon croquet or croquette, not sure. Only had salmon fillet once so long ago. I can't remember if I liked it. Salmon patties are awesome. I agree. And the weird thing I noticed about them is incredibly high levels of energy after eating salmon. Especially the salmon patties. The first time we did it, Phyllis made them, and I ate one. I thought, man, that was really good. I'll eat a second. I ate a second. 1 o'clock in the morning, I was still wide awake, counting the screws in the sheetrock. It was, yeah, I got to watch that. On to it, Aussie. 3 months on red meat. BBBE. Love my ribeye. Oh, I do love ribeye. Absolutely. That's what we had this weekend. It was awesome. And there is Brun Freeze Link. Thank you for that, Rob.
Be sure to check her out.
Be sure to check her out. Very different from our channel, but very fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain Mariner is saying at JR, no kidding, halibut is way overpriced. Yes, it is. It's fun to catch, though. JR, Adam had his tongue over his eye teeth and couldn't see what he was saying. Oh. You know, and I read the whole thing right out loud, too. Thanks, JR. Oh, my.
Oh, I love it.
Yep. Need glasses for my mouth. On to it, Aussie. Hey, Brun, your opinion on roux meat, please.
There we go.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
We have some hellos and
LOL. Aussie was just going to ask her that from P&J's Homestead Adventure. Paul Davis. The one is older than the hills. One grandma's chest at JR.
That one is older than the hills on grandma's.
Oh,
dear.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Brun free. 2 meat. Not a fan. I've had it many ways. It's okay. I'd rather eat beef or lamb. I like meat juicy and marbled, and I prefer Scotch fillet. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. You were more positive about it than onto it for sure. Ashley Anderson, Paul, I need to write that one down.
Write it down.
Yep. Monica Lynn is saying, as much as I'd love to stay, I have to go. I'm super tired. It's been a long day. So you all stay safe and warm. Have a wonderful night and week. Take care, friends, and good night. Thank you, Monica. Good to see you in here. You have an awesome week for us, please. Let's see. Lots of hellos. Sorry, I'm not reading all of those. Onto it, Aussie. LOL. Brun, that's what I told him. We don't like brew.
I'm still going to try it.
I would try it. Ernie's Cabin. Hello, everyone. -30 here today in Ontario, Canada.
Welcome to the chat.
Good to see you in here, Ernie's Cabin. Awesome. Rob is sharing Monica's link. Thank you for that, Rob. Lots of good nights. That's awesome. Brun free, onto it, Aussie, beer and beefsteak all the way.
Nice.
I like that.
Sounds great.
Ace, we have snow that's lasted more than a day here, and I'm loving it. I'm very proud that I can connect with Alaska folks, and it's the most beautiful and interesting, great folks in the area I know of. Snow. Awesome. Thank you, Ace. Thank you very much. My Wild Home. Anyone else have an incinerator toilet? They're amazing. Well, we had one. We never even actually plugged it in because we saw how much electricity they were going to use and we're off grid. So we ended up selling it and we built a insulated and heated outhouse instead. So yeah, I would have liked to try it. I saw they were awesome, but it would have cost us every time you wanted to use the toilet, the generator would have to run.
Yeah, and it's noisy.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we didn't actually get to. Michelle Lenz. I meant to ask, am I the only one from Washington on here? LOL. Oh,
Washington
gotcha.
State, I'm assuming?
I don't know, I guess. I think you are actually, Michelle. Billy Sutton. Oh, sorry, there was another one saying, hi, Michelle, LOL. Ashley Anderson, no, but sometimes it feels like sitting on an incinerator, aka Taco Bell. Ooh, that generator we'd have to have like a 7 kW for that one probably. Rob is saying at My Wild Home, we use an airhead composting toilet. Billy's no.
We're laughing at Ashley. Onto it is saying,
Ashley, that'll learn you. Oh, you're gonna fit in fine here onto it. My Wild Home. Oh, that's interesting, Rob, at Curmudgeon. I'll have to look that up. Rob is saying at My Wild Home, go Nature's Head is I like a setup that has a lift up seat. Gotcha. High Life on the High Line is saying, Ed, did you change to a finger instead of a thumb throttle on the new one? I hate to see what happens when you over grip to hang on to that thing. That would be exciting. Yeah. And that's something that on a Skidoo or a Can-Am they can actually do. You can actually rotate your throttle from the back. So instead of a thumb throttle, in case your thumb's getting tired, you rotate it around and you can pull on it instead, which would be really convenient for the longer rides. But yeah, like you said, you better be really careful how you grip that throttle. I know when I was coming down Hatcher's Pass down to the road, it's incredibly steep. And the Yamahas have really, really good engine braking to the point that it'll actually stop at a 45-degree downhill. So you have to give it a little throttle. Well, my throttle's a little on the responsive side, and it'd just about launch you into the trees if you hit it a little bit too hard. Jenny Parr is in here.
Ta-da!
Oh,
She's
hello,
here.
everyone. Better late than never. Good to see you in here, Jenny Parr from Wisconsin. Got a good Wisconsin turnout tonight. It's pretty epic.
So, what's the weather, Jen?
Yeah, what's your weather?
Yeah, you go ahead and say, "Oh, I can't live there because the weather's terrible." But I bet ours is better than yours is.
Oh yeah, Matt 1791 Garage at Mountain Mariner. So curious, how you got the footage of yourself on the new snow machine? Wife and I debating how you rigged it up. Good question, Matt. Ooh, Gary over at Enigmatic Witchin is saying it's warm, -20 here in Venati.
Yeah, I think I'm only going to ever visit them in the summer.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would like to visit them. I think that would be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then Blue.
Yep, Blue was here.
Happy Chappy, love your earrings. So this is one of the first pair that I bought from my my dealer. My earring dealer.
My dealer. That sounds epic.
Yeah. It's 907 Frosty Creations on Facebook. Check her out. You can order stuff from her.
Mm-hmm. And she'll make custom earrings too.
Yes. She's great. She does a great job. These spent hours and hours in the hot springs at Gina, and they're still good as new. So
cool.
We have some hellos to Jenny Parr. Where's Ray Parr?
Awesome. Yeah, where's Ray Parr?
Yeah.
Mountain Mariner at High Life on the High Line. I ordered a Munster finger throttle. Should get it in the mail soon.
Nice.
Lee, Ari, whitetail question. Sorry for my ignorance. We have a lot of moose and whitetails in Maine, and most years a good amount of snowfall. No, it's not. That's nothing to be sorry for. No, it's one of the weird things to get used to moving from Wisconsin to here is no deer. And I don't feel really bad. I mean, because it's bad enough having to worry now about hitting a moose on the road instead of deer just popping out willy-nilly like they do anyway.
I still have moments I'll be cruising along and looking at the mountains and whatever, and then just a little, you know how a shrub will be just kind of in the shape of a deer, and you still have that panic moment.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, wait, there's no deer here.
Yeah. I don't feel bad for there being no deer here.
No.
LaRue Douglas, hey, welcome. Sorry you're late. Don't worry. Any time is a good time. P&J's, that's awesome. She's going out to check on the snow pole. Thank you. Heck yeah. A bunch of hellos. Mountain Mariner saying at Matt 1791 Garage. I'm on a GoPro Max 360 on the front bumper with a pole.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, I thought that was a GoPro Max. I've got one of those too. Nice. Steve's Woodworking is saying, I'm so glad I'm not a moose right now.
Well,
right.
We're glad you're not a moose right now,
yeah,
too.
It would be hard for you to communicate. Ashley Anderson, David Attenborough has just visited the channel. Nice.
When?
It's fine. Happy Chappy Van Life. Oh, wow, Adam, that is super informative about the rotting.
You were telling him.
I told them why the meat tastes gamey. Happy Chappy is saying, looking forward to your live alone. Heck yeah, alone.
You
got a live coming up? If there's a link to Alone's upcoming live, That would be awesome to see. I'm looking forward to that. Let us know. What?
Oh, no.
Were you trying to put a loan in a timeout?
No, I was trying to see if I could give her a wrench so she could post her own.
Oh, right. JR, Kevin Albrecht. I told that one last week. Oh. Yes. And I don't get tired of hearing that one either.
Live, work, dream. Hello from Willow Lake. How are you?
Awesome. Good to have you
staying
in here.
warm?
Oh, yes. Matt 7091 Garage. Mountain Mariner. Thanks, Ed. Missing the poll in the video. Good stuff.
Well, if it's like a 360, it's Invisistick anyway.
Well, yeah, he's using the same Max 360, like the bigger GoPro that we have.
Yeah.
I saw it in one of his videos. I'm like, oh, I know that. Oh. Nobody else knows what the GoPro Max was. Apparently, they weren't that popular. And there's Live, Work, Dreams link. Thank you for that, Rob. Russell RW. So last week, fun fact about wombats. This week, moose and caribou. Oh, thank you so much for bringing that up, Russell. That was awesome. I bet there was a huge spike in wombat searches on
yeah, if you could go
Google. Yeah, if they could see it, it'd be like looking at the analytics on our videos and the wombats up here to the roof just for a quick peek. Mountain Mariner, the GoPro Max camera makes the pole disappear if you follow the guidelines for mounting it. Right. Lee is saying, speaking of gamey tasting meat, i.e. deer, I think has a lot to do with the rut, but more so with what they eat. Swamp deer eating cedar boughs literally taste like cedar. I totally agree with you, Lee. The deer where we lived in Wisconsin pretty much were farm raised deer. They ate nothing but corn and soybeans, and they tasted good. I mean, even the rutting ones didn't really have any gaminess to them. But if I went 1 hour north where there were less fields and more pine trees, yep, they tasted gamey. Like I forgot to skin them out for 1 week or something. Yeah, it totally makes a difference.
And the acorn ones are even worse than the pine. If
they eat a lot of white oak acorns, they taste a little bit sweeter. If it's all red oak acorns, yeah, they're a little sharper anyway. Happy Chappy Van Life. Feta is made from goat's milk, but it's also made from sheep or cow's milk. So it depends on which one you get. I prefer cow's and sheep milk feta. I didn't know that. Awesome. Steve's Woodworking saying, yes, feta, but you asked 20 minutes ago, so this doesn't make any sense.
Yes, we're behind.
Yes, we're working on it. I'm sorry. Fine. Billy Sutton, Steve, I asked that during the discussion about cheeses. Adam's just behind, that's all. Live, Work, Dream. Pretty sure there's no coyotes up here, but I could be wrong.
No, they're here.
There's definitely coyotes up here. Yep. I haven't heard big packs of them like I used to hear in Wisconsin. Where there's a lot of wolves, you won't find any coyotes because the coyotes kill the wolves. Or I mean, the wolves kill the coyotes. Sorry. It doesn't go the other way. I don't think ever. Matt AK, sorry I'm back now. I missed your response to my property comment. Had to scan back for it. I plan on looking lots of places in July when I'm up there for a week. Awesome. We're looking forward to it.
I know. Okay, we're still 20 minutes later. But Matt, if you're still here, let us know what, send us all the properties that you want to look at, and we can be like, no, don't bother. Because the one that you were talking about, no.
You can buy our property, Matt. It only floods in the fall. Just an idea. Okay, moving on.
Fall starting in July.
Yeah, some years. Kevin Albrecht, minus 33 in Saskatchewan. That's getting chilly. Yep. Steve's Woodworking. Try this. Water will wet your rubber waders.
Is he trying to see if you can read?
Yeah, I can read.
Are your eye teeth uncovered?
My eye teeth are. I got a cleaning on my fangs today, so they said it was good. Clint Gilchrist, East Texas is infested with coyotes. Some dairy and meat farmers will pay people to harvest them and wild hogs.
I've heard about the wild hogs.
A friend of mine was just showing me a video because he's got a buddy that lives in Texas, and for $500, you can go up in a helicopter and shoot coyotes from a helicopter. I would pay the $500 for that.
I want to pay the $500 just to go for the ride.
You have to shoot coyotes, though.
Well, I can shoot hogs, and I'll outshoot you.
No chance.
Absolutely.
No shot, Phyllis.
Really?
Yeah, Clint, we're ready to go. Matt AK, hi at Curmudgeon, Alaska. Been listening, just building a new computer at the same time. Oh, nice. Cool. Rob is saying the mayo helps keep a lot of the moisture in. Referring to the salmon. Okay.
Didn't.
We talk about great food combinations. Haddock and baked beans. Probably be great with halibut too. That sounds awesome. I like that.
Not better than peanut butter and sharp cheddar.
On to it, Aussie. Parental duty calls. Got to run kids to work. Thanks, Adam and Phyllis, for a great live. As always, stay safe and warm, everyone. Take care, all. Thank you, On to it, for being in here. And thank you for your input on brew meat. I appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Ace, I keep seeing someone out your window behind you all. It's your live. LOL.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, is it reflecting in the... It might be.
Oh, it might be, yeah. Nice.
We might have visitors.
Lots of good nights and what? Rokon, Montana? Awesome. Hello, Rokon, Montana. Oh, wow. Hi, guys from Montana. That is awesome to see you in here. I don't know.
How's the weather there?
Yeah, how's the weather? And did you see our Rokon videos? That's awesome. Cool. Oh,
yep. There's a link for Rokon, Montana. If you guys want to check them out.
Definitely check them out. I will be checking you out when this is done. That's awesome.
There's a whole lot of hellos to
Rokon.
Lot
of hellos. That's awesome.
Rokon. And good nights.
Happy Chappy. As another Aussie, I have to weigh in and say that kangaroo meat is strong tasting, and I'm not a fan. Better as curry. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I've been to Australia a couple of times, but I've never had roommate. Gamey tasting. Gotcha. Paul Davis is saying, hi, Rokon, Montana. What part are you in?
The Montana part.
Right. Lee. I could never hunt a bunny rabbit. Well, they're fun to hunt. I guess we don't that much here, but I'm looking at actually raising them just for that purpose. Rokon, Montana, South Central. Nice. And Rob is saying at Rokon, Montana, friends of mine own a bar down that way.
Well, we better go check it out.
I agree. We could do a live from there.
There you go.
Rokon, Montana says that's cool. And Matt 1791 Garage saying, good night, all. Got to get some shut-eye for an early wake-up tomorrow a.m. Thanks, Adam and Phyllis, for another fun live. Take care, all. Thank you for being in here and being a part of the live. We do appreciate it very much. Michelle Lentz. Yes, Washington State. Okay. I don't think anyone else has checked in from Washington State.
Yes. Is it Russell?
No, I thought he's Oregon. There's Russell RW. No, there's Russell RW and one other.
There's one other
right close to each other there. Paul Davis. Okay, I lived in Bozeman for 4 years, working all over Montana, Idaho, and Yellowstone Park. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Heck yeah. AK Dog Mom 3. Good night, all. Good night, AK Dog Mom. Thank you for being in here. Alone in remote Alaska is saying the toilet talk can continue on my channel this week as my next video is all about my bathroom build.
Perfect.
Looking forward to it. Lots of good nights and LOLs to Alone. Railroad Mike Alaska saying, well, folks, I've been listening in, but it's time to put the kids to bed. Good night, ACTC, and everyone in the chat. Good night, Mike. Thank you for being a part. Billy Sutton, good night, everybody. Tomorrow morning comes early, especially after a 3-day weekend. Enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next one. That's the same one.
Oh. There we go.
JR, Paul Davis, isn't Bozeman now considered part of Northern California? I don't know. Let's see. Ashley Anderson, alone, you and your potty mouth. Sheesh.
She's terrible, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's getting out of control tonight. P&J's Homestead, it sounds good alone at Alone in Remote Alaska. Looking forward to it. Heck yeah, we are. Alone is saying my dealer, laughing at you.
Well, I mean,
she's got an earring dealer. It's
do.
Tough. Jenny Parr, weather is -5 right now. We're spoiled, but not much snow as north and south of us got about 10 inches. Still seeing some grass.
Wow.
Oh my. That would be sad to be there this
grass
year.
and
years.
Moons.
Paul Davis, well, it was back then. The contractor I hired moved from San Diego at JR. Nice. Jenny Parr, Ray is asleep. Some policing to do early in the morning. Gotcha. Rocon, Montana at Paul Davis. That's cool. Just over in Big Timber.
I'll have to look that one up.
Alone is saying at PJ's Homestead Adventures. Looking forward to seeing you in the comments. Alone is saying, driving through Wyoming at night, I had the thought that they can make a video game about avoiding deer because there were about 100 of them along the road. I know that would be.
And that's not as bad as Wisconsin.
It would have been more realistic than Frogger. It could just be whitetails jumping out. And because the last one I hit cost, what was it? It was like $13,000 in damage to my F-250.
How much was it to mine?
It was like
that was
$3,000.
Just a door.
It was $13,000 in damage to my truck, and about 15 minutes later, $3,000 in damage to hers.
And I wasn't driving mine.
Yeah, no, Sid was.
Yeah,
he earned that one. JR at Rocon, Montana. I spent one night there back in 2008 and got the Cali attitude from many in public service. Strange, since I had Nevada plates on my truck. Gotcha. Paul Davis. Yep, been there. Red Lodge, Billings, Helena was a bad place, though.
Some good nights.
P&J's. Thank you, Alone in Remote Alaska. We've been commenting and watching, catching up on oldies but goodies, too. Love your channel. Heck yeah. Alone in Remote Alaska. No link yet, but Tuesday at 5 a.m.
Next Tuesday? So not this coming Tuesday.
She said next Tuesday.
Yes, but don't get sassy
Phyllis,
with me.
I'm just saying what
I will
says right
push you right off that chair.
I'll stick the dogs on you.
Oh.
Kermud just saying woohoo at Alone in Remote Alaska. So looking forward to it. Or you could say it that way too. It's JR, breaking news. Google overrun with searches about wombat cubed poop. I know. It could happen. High Life on the High Line. This week, we'll all be seeing ads for Australian products on YouTube. Probably.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Clint Gilchrist. The deer in my neighborhood eat McDonald's and the place whose name we shall not mention. Delicious.
I bet they do.
Brooke Trout 1, good night all. Good stuff tonight as usual. Thanks for being a part tonight. And Rocon, Montana at JR. Yeah, we used to have a lot of celebrity actors living just south of town back in the day, but I still think Michael Keaton still has a place there. Oh, cool. Wow. Ashley Anderson, Clint.
Yes, so they would be GMO.
Dear. Oh,
absolutely.
My. Well, guys, it has been an hour and 48 minutes. So I know we haven't gotten 100% caught up on comments, but I think we'll try to get through a few quick more here. So I don't leave anyone out. If I didn't get to your comment, please, I apologize for that. We just get to talking and it gets out of control. But Rob is saying, yep, we have yotes up here, but when wolves come, they get out of town. Yes, they do very quickly. Matt A.K., haha, yeah, I wasn't considering the property in the river at all. Just found it funny. Nice. Thank you for that. Oh my. Yeah, this is like the worst behind we've ever been on comments.
Oh, no, we are caught up.
Oh, we got caught up?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, not
Almost.
AFJ. Threw us behind. Okay.
Okay. P&J's Homestead Adventure. Burr, we're at 17. Coldest weather so far here. Snow has gone back to grass. LOL. Lee is saying, yeah, I think pretty much everyone here in Maine has either hit a deer or ended up in the ditch to avoid them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good. Robert Bartman. Good night, Adam and Phyllis. Always nice to be part of your lives. Good night to others on the chat. Be cool to meet you all. Yes, I would love to meet you.
Absolutely.
Alone in remote Alaska, 5 p.m. LOL. Don't try to get me up at 5 a.m., Adam.
He would too.
Heck yeah. EG wife. No, it's balmy -18. It's warming up. Oh my. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rob.
Woohoo.
Speaking of which,
wife.
do you guys do the cold water swimming at all up there? Just wondering.
AFG the third. Thank you for the love, Adam and Phyllis. It's always big fun. Lights out in Central Time. Good night, everyone. Good night, AFJ. Thank you for being in here. Let's see. Lee, good night, all. Always have something I needed. Always learn something I needed to know and some stuff I didn't. Sorry about that, Lee. Ashley Anderson, boo, hiss, don't shut it down. Now what shall I do? Sorry, Ashley.
Just start emailing people.
Yep. Shoot us an email. Matt AK, I love the lives, even if I'm just mostly listening. See you next week. You bet. We'll see you, Matt.
Can't wait till you come up here.
Heck yeah. We're ready for it.
Got a bunch of good nights.
Lots of good nights.
Indian.
EG wife. Indian don't jump in cold water unless they have to. Oh my.
Yeah, well, I did. I mean.
Yeah, that I did.
All right, guys. Well, it was great. We look forward to this. My day dragged because I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it is definitely. I have been at a half a smile now for almost 2 hours, and it is definitely the highlight of my week, as always. And we want to thank everyone that's been in here and supports us, and encourage everyone that's in here supporting us to look at the other channels whose links have been dropped. Especially thank you, Rob, for everything that you've done for this channel and dropping the links out there. We seriously appreciate it. You guys have been great. Alone in remote Alaska. As always, you're awesome. Oh, I didn't mean that. I was
elbowed in the head.
Sorry, Blue. I do love you. Okay, Jenny Parr, good night. P&J's, Alone, JR, Lee, Ashley Anderson, Seashell B.
You're going to be here all night.
Wife, Matt AK. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for being in here. And this is Adam
and Phyllis
from Alaska Cut the Cord. Love you. Bye.